the wealthiest people in the world who are also owners of sports teams, with their financial prowess and strategic acumen, influence not only the outcomes on the field, but also shape the landscape of the entire sports industry. This is Opulence Luxury, where we discuss the luxurious life of the rich, and as we delve into the realm of sports team ownership. Please subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications to stay in touch with all the expensive things that rich people do, like buying an entire football team that they love so much. Now together, let us embark on a journey to explore the lives and fortunes of the world's richest sports team owners. The pass for being on this list? Wealth in zeros that count up to 9. Number 9. Robert Pera in the United States. We start off with a person who made his billionaire status off an initial public offering in 2011. The next year, he was able to pay around $350 million for the Memphis Grizzlies of the NBA at just 34 years of age. Forbes says he is worth $6.9 billion. That net worth is made possible primarily from the company he founded by himself in 2005. With $30,000 of personal savings, credit card debt, and a compelling idea from an insight he got while working at Apple, he left the same company to start his own company, Ubiquiti Networks. And what was the plan? To provide internet access to underserved places. That bet paid off, and at 36 years of age, Robert was one of the 10 youngest billionaires in the world. When you become a billionaire, you are able to do things that you could not do before. And I do not care in whatever capacity you do it. What matters is that you did it, all right? During high school, young Robert was a part of his school's basketball team. Well, whatever his dreams in life were, a heart condition kept him home for 1 year. You get where this is going, don't you? Number 8. Jerry Jones in the United States. While a lot of the owners on our list are billionaires who took their fortune made from other investments and splurged it into sports, did you know that owning a sports team could make you a billionaire? Jerry Jones purchased the Dallas Cowboys, an NFL team, for $150 million in 1989. Today, the team has an estimated value of $9 billion. Jerry Jones initially amassed his smaller wealth through successful oil investments in the 1970s. In addition to his ownership of the Dallas Cowboys, where he is the president and general manager to this day, he continues to engage in drilling ventures and actively participates in retail and residential real estate developments within the Dallas region. His investment portfolio further extends into hospitality management and ownership of Papa John's franchises. Notably, Jones has also assumed the role of the controlling shareholder in Comstock Resources, a publicly traded Texas-based oil and gas company. With his net worth of $13.7 billion, Mr. Jones stands behind David Tepper as the second richest National Football League team owner. And where does he spend that kind of money? On things like his yacht, with a staggering value of $250 million. Constructed in 2018, this aquatic marvel spans the length of a football field, complete with its end zones. Notably designed for efficiency, it consumes 30% less fuel, setting it apart in the realm of opulent seafaring. In addition to his nautical extravagance, Jerry Jones's residence in Dallas, Texas, is an embodiment of refined taste. Acquired for $6 million in 1992, the Mediterranean-style mansion has seen its value soar to an estimated $28 million. Expansive at 14,000 square feet and featuring 2 stories, the mansion encompasses 6 bedrooms, 7 bathrooms, a swimming pool, spa, tennis court, and opulent marble floors. Jones's estate is a testament to his penchant for grandeur, both on land and at sea. Number 7. Steve Cohen in the United States. This guy again. He made our list of the most valuable art collections in the world, and he is here again. Missed it? That is why you should stay subscribed to this channel and have notifications turned on. We will keep reporting these HNIs to you. Steve Cohen has a net worth of $19.8 billion. With that kind of dollar power, he is able to venture into the world of freewheeling sports ownership. He initially earned a reputation as a prosperous yet controversial figure on Wall Street, recognized for his success as a trader. His financial prowess is most epitomized by .72 asset management, his hedge fund firm boasting assets totaling $30.6 billion. In 2012, Cohen acquired a 4% stake in the New York Mets. No, not that. The New York Mets. Yes, these guys. His involvement took a substantial leap in September 2020 when he invested a staggering $2.4 billion to elevate his stake in the team to a commanding 95%. This move positioned Cohen as the predominant force behind the franchise. Number 6. David Tepper in the United States. David Tepper is regarded as the greatest hedge fund manager of our time, and that is an assertion from Forbes. The same publication pegs his net worth at $20.6 billion. He is the president and founder of Appaloosa Management, which is obviously a hedge fund. By the way, what do these hedge fund guys do exactly? Do you want a video on the most luxurious hedge fund owners? Let us know in the comments. He started his hedge funding journey with Goldman Sachs, where he was a head trader for junk bonds at the firm. But it so happened that after being passed over twice for partnership in the firm, he moved out of Goldman to set up his own operation. He was not happy about it, and you will get to find out the extent of his anger in 2010. After he had hit big on his own, he bought the house of his former boss in New York for $43.5 million, tore down the house to the ground, and built something twice as big and better in its stead. David Tepper is the owner of both the Carolina Panthers in the NFL and Charlotte FC in the Major League Soccer. He bought the Panthers in 2018 from the originating owner, Jerry Richardson, for $2.3 billion, which made history at the time. The following year, he paid $325 million to set up the football franchise in North Carolina. Number 5. Masayoshi Sun in Japan. Up next is from East Asia, with respect and bowing. The Fukuoka SoftBank Hawks is a Japanese professional baseball team owned by Masayoshi Sun, the second richest person in Japan, with a net worth of $24 billion. The visionary entrepreneur not only transformed SoftBank Group into a formidable force in mobile telecom and investment, but also left an indelible mark in the world of sports. While steering the Fukuoka SoftBank Hawks, he orchestrated a remarkable era of success, securing 7 championships, including an impressive 4-peat from 2017 to 2020. Beyond the realm of baseball, Sun ventured into soccer with a stake in MLS's Inter Miami CF in 2017. However, in 2021, he made the strategic decision to divest from the club, allowing for a buyout of his shares. Strategic it was because Sun has proven his wits in making good business choices. Sun made his bank account read millions while still in college on the back of trade in arcade games. He also invented the portable pocket translator and successfully marketed it to Sharp Electronics for what will be around $1 million now. Number 4. Daniel Gilbert in the United States. Daniel Gilbert paid $375 million for the Cleveland Cavaliers, which as a franchise is now worth $2.05 billion. That is a 446% of return on investment between 2005 and 2023. In 1985, at the young age of 22, Dan Gilbert co-founded the company that would evolve into Quicken Loans. now the largest mortgage lender in the United States. Over the years, Quicken has achieved significant milestones, originating a remarkable $320 billion in mortgages in 2020. The company went public in August of the same year as rocket companies at a valuation of $36 billion. Dan Gilbert and his companies invested $5.6 billion to revitalize downtown Detroit, aiming to create 24,000 jobs through building acquisition and rehabilitation. Alongside this urban renewal initiative, Gilbert co-founded StockX, an online sneaker resale platform. Achieving unicorn status in 2019, StockX is currently valued at an impressive $3.8 billion, showcasing Gilbert's knack for both community development and entrepreneurial success. He is worth $25.9 billion now and is 62 years of age. Number 3. Franois Pino and family in France. All the way to the French Ligue 1 division. The Stade Rennais Football Club is owned by none other than Franois Pino, a native son recognized by Forbes magazine in addition with his family to have an astounding net worth of $29 billion. Pino acquired Stade Rennais in 1998 from the municipality. While injecting some financial support into the club, the retail magnate took a step back in 2001, entrusting the reins to his son, François-Henri Pinault, to guide the club forward. Born in Rennes in 1962, François-Henri Pinault also assumes the role of chief executive officer at Kering, a prominent firm owned by his father. Kering stands as a powerhouse in the world of luxury and lifestyle brands, curating renowned names such as Gucci, Bottega Veneta, and Saint Laurent, among others. Despite such considerable fortune, Pinault stands out as a team owner in the football industry who doesn't flaunt his wealth. Number 2. Mukesh Ambani in India. The crazy rich Asians are here again, led by the richest man in the continent. As the owner of the Indian Premier League's Mumbai Indians, Mukesh Ambani, through his conglomerate Reliance Industries, with an impressive revenue of $110 billion, commands a significant presence in the world of cricket. Forbes recognized the Mumbai Indians, under Ambani's ownership, as India's most valuable cricket franchise, boasting a substantial worth of $1.3 billion. Not content with dominating the IPL scene, Reliance Industries, under Ambani's leadership, has extended its influence to global cricket. The conglomerate recently secured a franchise in the inaugural Women's Premier League in India, marking a strategic move into women's cricket. Additionally, Reliance owns cricket teams in both South Africa and the United Arab Emirates, showcasing Ambani's commitment to fostering the sport on an international scale. Ambani's multifaceted ownership reflects not only a strategic business approach, but also a dedication to the development and expansion of cricket across different formats and regions. This man and his family live in one of the most expensive houses in the world, the Antilia in India. That is not much for him. He can do it, honey. Don't worry about a $112.1 billion rich billionaire. Number 1. Steve Ballmer in the United States. After retiring from your work in a high position in the world, the billionaire flex is to spend billions buying a team in your favorite sport. Steve Ballmer, the dynamic former CEO of Microsoft, wielded his influence over the tech giant from 2000 to 2014. His journey with Microsoft began in 1980 when he joined as the 30th employee, opting to leave Stanford's MBA program. Ballmer's tenure at Microsoft was marked by navigating the challenges post the first .com crash and spearheading endeavors to rival Google in search capabilities and Apple in the realm of mobile phones. Upon retiring from Microsoft in 2014, Ballmer pivoted to sports ownership, making headlines by acquiring the NBA's Los Angeles Clippers for a substantial $2 billion. Commenting on the price, sports consultant Ed Desser, a former president of NBA Television and New Media Ventures, said, "There just aren't enough teams for all the billionaires who want them." Sorry, Steve Ballmer. Sure, his net worth of $120.5 billion can afford more if he wants, and if there are available ones for sale. Remarkably, Forbes currently values the Clippers at an impressive $4.65 billion, reflecting Ballmer's acumen not only in the tech world, but also in the arena of professional sports ownership. Think about the $1.2 billion 18,000-seater arena that he is building for the basketball team as their new home. Wealthy individuals often acquire sports teams as prestigious investments, with ownership symbolizing both a status symbol and an avenue for business expansion. The scarcity of available teams intensifies demand, leading to soaring prices and creating a competitive landscape among billionaires seeking ownership. What fancy billion-dollar way will you expand your own business?